Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Crusader Kings 2. We are Sahajapala III. You know, our plans were foiled for having a female ruler whenever she died. Can't remember why she died. I think she just got sick. I think it was some kind of a sickness. Anyways, so now her one of her sons has ascended to the Maharaja role, Maharaja Sahajapala III. It's only natural. Will there be a Sahajapala IV? Well, we certainly hope so. Excuse me. He is ill right now, but we're kind of taking steps to ameliorate that risk from this illness. Like we took the family focus to give him a +1 to health. He's also a Digambara Jain, which gives him another +1 to health. So hopefully he'll stick around. But if not, I guess we'll deal with it. It would be Vigrahapala Chada that would take over, who is not very good. I need to be educating him. Okay. So, if my memory serves me correctly, what we were kind of working on was finding him. I think we sent off the proposal for the wife, but I think we need to find some concubines. Yeah, we need a concubine up here. So, our wife that we picked, I don't think she had any good congenital stats, and I think our thinking was go for the stats on the wife, go for the congenital traits on... Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. Go for the traits on the concubines, So let's just go for it. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have here. So I've got to reset everything since, I did turn the game off. So we'll go with my religion group, any culture. This is fine. Yeah, if we found somebody really... Well, actually, we can't take concubine for if they're too young. So let's go ahead and get that out of there. All right, so let's look around. Genius. Got Bogavati here. Bogavati the Hottie. Kurie and Kodalak. She's a Buddhist, but she is a genius. Can we take you as a concubine? Yes. Excellent. So we'll take her as a concubine. And a Stronk. So we got here Asada Gouda. Let's just sort this by age. The younger, the better. But with the concubines, we probably don't want them to be ambitious. Because if they're ambitious, they might try to kill the other children. So she's maybe not a good choice. So let's see. Santasini here is also a Buddhist, but she has a lot of good traits. She is cruel, but she does have a lot of good traits. Take concubine. No, she's too noble, they say, to become a concubine. Well, you don't really like us. Oh, okay, you're zealous. Yeah, we're not going to bring you in. I think you actually might be in our... Yeah, you're a Gujarati. You're also depressed. Well, maybe being a concubine will free your mind. Oh, she's a claimant. So a lot of probably these people with these crowns here, that means they have claims on things, probably not going to be able to take them as concubines. Plus, they're kind of old. So maybe we should hold off. Let's see if there are any young'uns here. Oh my goodness. I always feel lecherous when I do this. Ambitious. Well, that's that. Genius. And she's even content. Kola Matevi. Let's make her special interest. She's an option, especially since she's content like that. Should be of age... What's that? So she's going to be 12 this year. So basically 4 years and some change. So 890. All right. Well, that's going to have to be it for now. But yeah, we're going to definitely have an eye towards filling up his bedroom. Alright, so I've got some alerts up here. See, we're over our vassal limit. Our domain is too big, but we're going to wait until we get our bride to properly assess these. Yes, we know that we need to get married. We have de jure ducal claims now on Rajrapa over here. And we could press that. Raja of Jharkhand. Can also use our subjugation, but that would be ridiculous. Are you just really? Are you just... He's all alone. Oh my gosh, look at all the money he has. Can I have your money? Please? Anyways. And then we have another claim here on Daman Iko. But we can't declare war on him because he's not independent. He's under Bihar. And, yeah. But we can declare war on Bihar because we don't have a truce anymore. I've actually got somebody with a claim on Bihar, but... yeah. We'll probably just push that de jure claim there. And then Sarangpur. We've had this de jure claim for a long time. That's with Rashtrakuta, who's currently this young boy with a lot of allies. Maharashtra, Telangana, so yeah, there and there. This is pretty much of no consequence. He probably doesn't have a whole lot of troops. Yeah, 1.4. I mean, it's not bad for his size, but it's not much. It's really not that much. Whereas this is going to be the real. Yeah, she's more like the real deal, but she's also getting kind of old. And how many do you have? 5K. I mean, we still have much more than that. And we also have some weak claims for a bunch of kingdoms, but we're not going to be pushing those. What's this? The Khana of Dipalpur. Yeah, we could push that. Punjab. Really? Where's Dipalpur? Ooh. Yeah, we're probably going to push that claim. We'll have to land them. Let's scroll back down to this and see who we have here. Is there anybody that's already landed? Ding, 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 ding. Right, the drunkard. Yep. So we could push his claim on Dipalpur. It would give it to him, but that'd be fine. And that'll be an easy war. Even though Malwa is... yeah, this guy is allied to them. He not really that strong anymore. Okay, well, and then we have our subjugation, which I asked you guys. I said, you know, what do you guys think we should do with our subjugation? And the most popular response was basically to subjugate Toglabit here and wait for Kinda to have some decadence problems, which is certainly an option. Because I mean, if they don't have Kinda, they're easy pickings, easy pickings. So even with Kinda, I mean, we have 14K, and that's not counting our holy order. But we're gonna have to get some more purity and some more money and some more prestige. So we'll probably do some smaller wars before we do anything like that. All right, well, let's just unpause and let some things occur here. Okay, so Bhagavati has arrived as our concubine. And we got married. Okay, let's pause up the game. All right, we fulfilled our ambition to get married. We married Nankuri. She has great stats. She likes us quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and demand religious conversion on her. I want her to be Jain. And as you can see, her stats were so good that now we're not over our limits anymore. We're even under our vassal limit, which is awesome. So I'm glad we waited to mess with any of that, because now it's unnecessary. So we have the option here, do we collect some gold or do we take the 200 prestige? Normally the way that I do this is I look at, I see which one is harder for me to come by. As you guys can see, neither of them are very hard to come by, although we're not making a whole lot of money. It's pretty interesting. I still think with the situation we're in right now, it would be better for us to take the prestige. So, all right. So now let's take a look at our, alerts. So we can pick an ambition. What do we got? Yeah, we want to have a son. Okay, so let's try to have a son. Jure ducal claim. 6 titles can be created. Let's see what we've got. Kingdom of Delhi. Duchy of Gujarat Mandala. Most of these are all things that we've had before. There's no point in doing that. Main reason to do this would be to take this. Do we have any? We do have some people with claims. Really? Well, that would give him the kingdom. Yeah, I don't want to do that. We could also war him for the Sripatha holdings. We've got a lot of wars we're going to be doing here before too long. I don't think it's necessary to form that kingdom. I just don't think it is. Ooh, an Araj? That just popped up. What's this? Where? Really? 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 You have barely any allies, too. The whole Raj. It's mighty, mighty tempting. Who are we pressing that for? Who is this? Guri Mahadevi Nagavamsi. Ah, okay. So it's a Nagavamsi that's come to our court. She's not currently landed. We could land her. Damn. She's got good stats. Damn, but she's ambitious. Ooh, we'd be putting her in a position of power in our government. We could demand her religious conversion. Can't we? Maybe we can't. Her husband's Jain. Come on, man. Get on it. Get on it. Well, it's a weak claim. And he is... Does he only have that? Is that all that's under him? Yeah, it looks like he is the Raj, which would give us de jure claims on everything in this Raj. But we would only be personally taking this county from him. He's 8 years old. I would imagine somebody else is probably gonna deck on him if we don't. It's a bit out of the way, true, but that's not really stopped me before. So, and you know, we are spreading both directions. We're just kind of like a really, really bad case of athlete's foot at this point. We're just going everywhere. Everywhere that is nice and the conditions are right, we'll go there. I got no fear. So, I got no fear, but we really... Thing is, we really do need to focus on getting an Emperor level title so that I can hold Kingdom level titles under me. Because right now, I can only really hold those 2 Kingdom level titles. If I hold another one, it's going to engender resentment amongst my Rajas for having too many Kingdom level titles. But if I have an Emperor level title, I can kind of maneuver around with that and have kingdoms under me that other people are holding. Sure, they'll be pretty strong, but the way we would get around with that is just making sure that they have the smaller kingdoms. So, all right, well, because you know I could do this, and what would happen is it would boost up my vassals to 22. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm a little bit... Jeez. Really? We only have 4,000 troops in our domain. Making sure our council's in the right place. You know, I would have thought we'd have more. I really would have thought we would have more in our domain because I think our last ruler didn't have this much martial skill. But maybe... I don't know. Everybody loves us. No big deal. Maybe we should hold off until our domain is a little bit fuller. Like, closer to backs. Before we do any warring. Okay, so she did convert. Excellent. So now she likes us even more, even though we did demand her conversion. That'll go away. So she likes us a lot. She's probably going to be pumping out some babies. Especially with that ambition that we took. To have them babies. Yeah, how's our tech coming? We got here. Culture is still highest. 338. Yeah, it's pretty far off. Majesty is always tempting. I hate short range penalties. Short range penalty is like the bane of my existence. Yeah, I don't know. I think High Crown Authority is it's tempting. It's very tempting, but I don't really deal too much with it. I've not had good luck with it. Normally, Medium Crown Authority, it seems like the vassals are, you know, they can handle it, but when you go up to High Crown Authority, seems like that's where the wheels come apart. Suraj Chandanaraja has had some interesting ideas on how to improve the economy. Alright, so obviously we're going to adopt his ideas. Because, yeah, we want more technology. Alright, let's merge these units up. Get some people's in charge. No, not me. That is a good feeling, though, when... it's a good feeling, but it's also kind of scary when your character has the highest martial. It's kind of weird. The second highest martial is in Nagrantha. What do we got here? Anybody with any kind of... okay, one person. This Raj, but he's got two. He's a war elephant leader, which we don't have any of those yet, I don't think. And Lightfoot leader. So he would be better in this this position over here. So it's got the most light infantry. And then we'll just go with like the highest scores after that. Daughter was born to my cousin and Thakur the Samanantasima of Sasaram. He was a bastard. So I'm guessing he's a shadow. Probably. She has the lover's pox. Maybe that's the game's way of punishing you for not marrying off your female relations. Okay, who lacks a guardian? My cousin. Let's see. What should we give her? Well, we've got three gray eminences. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Midas touched. 1. Wait, we want elusive shadow. Yeah, we need some more elusive shadows. For sure. I knew there was a huge bear somewhere in the caves in Darnalpur. Is that? Damalpur. And a courtier of mine had insisted to come along when I met and I went hunting for the bear. So, we can get some relation out of this guy, who's already at 100. Or we can disappoint him. Let's just disappoint him. I don't want to take the risk of anybody getting hurt. All right. She is embarazada. Pregnant. She's preggers. Hopefully it will be somebody with a genius trait, but we'll see. Speaking of which, my concubine, oh man, she likes me a lot. She's like, oh, he's great. Even though he's a different religion, he's great. Oh man, we need to spend some money. Okay, alright, let's spend some money and then we'll put a cut in. So, let's see, what were we working on? It's been so long since I've spent any money. I think we were working on, like, militia training grounds. We really have not spent much money in this game. Yeah, we haven't even finished off our militia training grounds yet. We've been doing a lot of other things this game, so let's get these cheap militia training grounds done. Keeping it pretty close to our holdings, our main holdings, because, you know, you never know who's going to take over, and you're going to have to start giving away some of these places. So we know that this is going to always be our core. This should always be our core holdings. What is this? A group of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This group of 9 counties we should be able to hold. So these are the ones that I'm always going to be focusing on, and then the other, you know, handful are always going to be somewhat in a state of flux. You know, we might invest some money in them down the road eventually, but maybe not. I don't know. So far, we've haven't really had any call for it. So, whoa, there we go. I don't know what happened, but something happened. That's what I was thinking. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna put a cut in, and in the next video, I guess we're just gonna kind of chill for a little while. We're gonna do a little Netflix and chill, and wait on our domain total to come back up a little bit. Sure, it might kind of cut us out of some opportunities, but as I had mentioned earlier, maybe we need to start being a little bit more selective about where we're warring, because we're bumping up pretty hard on that vassal limit. We could always go down to medium centralization to be able to hold more vassals, but that's going to weaken us personally. Now, we are Jain. There is that, which means that we have a more stable relationship with our vassals. But having more in your domain is always better than having less, simply because you don't want to always have to be calling up your vassal levies in war and then, you know, ruining your relationship with them through that. So, anyways, yeah. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and until next time, game on.